you were stuck. So I was upside down, released my seatbelt, fall to what is now the roof of the RV. And that's when I see our cat jump out the window, the broken glass window. I tried to grab her as she was jumping out, wasn't able to get a hold of her at that time, and then kind of just had to change focus, obviously, to see what was going on with her as she was pinned underneath. So we were down there. I tried to break away as much stuff as I could, at least give you a little bit more room to breathe. And
yeah, because the way I was pinned, I was like, it hurts to kind of do it, but my elbow was like into my sternum. My arm was flat, and all the weight of everything was just on this arm. So along with not being able to breathe, I also stopped feeling my arm for a while, which was pretty scary.
Yeah. So we were under there. Police showed up fairly quickly. Luckily for us, the state trooper wasn't too far away.
And lucky for us, I didn't know this was a setting. I don't think my settings turned on, but he has on his iPhone SOS emergency setting and has me set as his contact. But when this happens and it gets triggered, if it detects a fall, it will automatically call 911 if you don't stop it. So I heard the alarm go off, and it dialed out to 911 to help us.
Yeah. So it automatically dialed 911. I know they said they got a lot of calls. Obviously, there's a lot of people around.
Yeah.
I got out, crawled out, let the volunteer firefighters in. I think they were volunteer firefighters. But anyway, firefighters in. So I was out talking to the police. They were working with the JAWS to give Sam some space and get her out. They created just enough space that she was still able to crawl out. So she crawled out. They put a neck brace on and backboarded her. And then ended up taking both of us to a Tier 1 trauma center. Because of it being a rollover. They said they had no choice. They had to take both of us to a trauma center, which is about a half hour away.
So we went there shoeless.
Yeah.
Luckily, they found your phone, but they found my wallet at the time, so we were able to have
So we were both wearing flip-flops, and apparently in a rollover accident, if you're wearing flip-flops, you lose those.
Yeah, you probably won't have those anymore.
So neither one of us had shoes. So we were at the emergency room, and so for that day and that night, our shoes were the emergency room socks.
Yeah, so we had slipper socks. We left the hospital in those slipper socks. We went to the police station in those slipper socks, and we marched right into the hotel room in our slipper socks.
Yeah. So my parents drove up from Altoona with their truck and have kind of been toting us around. They picked us up at the police station that night. From there, we have been just up here. So we went the next day to get some shoes and a change of clothes from Walmart, and then really went out to look for Harley.
Yeah, we've been looking for Harley. We went to the salvage yard to see if there was anything salvageable. That's when we realized everything was kind of gone, which you'll see, I'm sure, tons of pictures, and we'll share some here as well.